Am I passing distance in between like this? Okay. Uh, hello, 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 hello. Welcome to Thursday. Welcome to second day of July. How are you doing? Okay. How are you doing? How are you? How are you? How are you? How are you all doing? Good afternoon. Good evening. Good morning. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Happy Thursday. How are we all doing? Happy Thursday. Happy new month to those of you that didn't join us yesterday. Happy new month. How are we doing? Happy new month. Happy new day. Hello. Join us if you want. Join us if you have the time. Let's share, let's care. Let's share, let's care. Let's share the live stream. Let's share the live stream with people, with people, 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 people. All right. Okay. Let's share the live stream. Let's share the live stream. And let's wait for one more minute and we can start. How are you all doing? Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Happy New Day. Let's power tap. One more minute and I will start. One more minute. How are you all doing? Thank God for a new day, a new dawn, a new month of possibility. Unstoppable grace and mercy of God. Month of yes, what you didn't finish last month must be finished this month because this is a new month. Okay. So one more minute and now we are good to go. We are good to go. We are good to go. One more minute and we are good to go. One more minute and we are good to go. How are you all doing? Good afternoon, good morning. I cite you. Everyone, those that has joined us and those that are watching from FYP, you are all welcome. My name is Opeolu. Yes, Opeoluwa. That's my full name, Opeoluwa. Yes, the meaning of Opeoluwa is we give thanks to God. In everything, we must give thanks unto God because He's the owner of everything that we have, and that's those things that we don't really have. Welcome back to my platform. You are on Opeolu Cole Ventures platform, or if you're on CC Ope Gold, I'm still the same person, right? So, oh, TikTok always brings some, small information. Do this, do that, do this, do that. Really? Hmm. Okay, so what do I have for us today, this Thursday? Because this is the first week of the new month, right? We started yesterday, which was a messy day. And I love how the month started with mercy because, or Wednesday, right? Because some of you may not understand what I meant by messy day. Messy day means that, the month started with the grace of God. The month started with the grace of God. Hallelujah. I disconnected you. What do you want? Eh? How did you get to my platform without asking? You cannot get to a strong man home without first binding him. If you want to get into my platform, come into my platform, request, and I will accept you. Okay? Because on this platform, we are here to interact as well, not just budging anyhow. I will drop you, I disconnect you. Okay? So we started yesterday, the month of July yesterday, which was on Wednesday, and I'm glad that it started on Wednesday. Why? Because that day made me sit down for 3 hours. In fact, I would say the Holy Spirit arrested me in a way that I needed to spend such hours with the Holy Spirit to know myself and to start the new month, seeking his face so that I can have direction and not just be walking aimlessly or doing things that it really doesn't matter to me. Okay, so today we are talking about starting a financial freedom through digital marketing business. This is what I have been sharing all this while. For a couple of months now, I've been talking, in fact, from January, I've been talking about starting a new business, have a second hustle, help yourself. If you're in a business, doesn't mean that you cannot have a second income. The more, the merrier, the more it becomes better for you. When you have extra income, it will be, at ease for you. Someone sent me a message this morning because they went through my bio on Facebook. And the person said, "Oh, I'm trying to find out." They saw the flyer I put out, which I'm talking about now, that, they are interested. And I responded. And I'm glad that the person was eager to learn, to know more. His response, this person is not based in UK, he's based outside UK. But his response to my message was so fast. You see, when you are ready and you see opportunity, you will grab it. If you are not ready, when you see opportunities, it's like someone is talking or speaking jargon to you or the language you don't understand. You will not make any budge. You will not even bother. Hello, Edward. How are you? You know, when you are ready, when you see opportunity, you will not allow it to slip through your fingers. Why? Because once opportunity lost, that is it. I made that mistake several years ago. Good to know that, my love. You are welcome. Give me a follow and like the live stream, and please share it, okay? You are welcome, my love. Thank you, okay? So I missed out the opportunity couple of years ago. And did I regret? Yes. Why? Because I wasn't ready. That opportunity I missed almost 7 years ago is what I am doing now. You see, opportunity come knocking at your door most times, but because you are so clogged up with problems, fear, doubt, what if, you are not the only one. I have been there. You are not the only one. I miss out, and that is the desire I have, that we Africans, wherever we are in the part of the world, we must not miss out. You look at the scenario or the problem our African brothers and sisters went through in what do you call it, in South Africa. If most of them or some of them have online business, they will not be crying that they lost millions of whatever their currency is. I want you to picture yourself in that scenario. If you are someone you were living in South Africa, and you have a shop, you have your home built there, you've been there. There was a man that says he has been in South Africa for 22 years and he has a shop. In his shop, he said he employed 12 South Africans amongst other employees. You can imagine for someone to just get up and say, "Now leave my country. You don't belong here." So everything he worked for in 22 years has just been taken away from him just like that. And that is why online business is so strategic. It's so very easy for anyone that can work from any part of the world. If Britain should say I should leave this country today, God forbid, for no reason, I will gladly move to Africa back, even without telling me without them telling me to leave their country. I'm already an expatriate back to my country because I am an immigrant here. And my business can be done from any part of the world. All I need is a phone and internet connection. And that is why I am sharing this financial freedom, how you too can start your financial business through digital marketing. Everything is online now. Everybody is online doing whatever they want to do. It dawned on me yesterday when I came back, after I've done my work for the whole day, I sat down. When I saw a video one of our sister posted out, and she was, like sharing their own thoughts, a view about how these people were treated. It's not only Nigerians. Other parts of African were there. I see no reason why black to black will be fighting each other when these other people were treating us bad, and also we are treating ourselves bad. We have a long way to go. We have so many to unfold in our mindset. We need to learn a lot. We need to how to treat people well, because hey, the hands that feed you. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Have a good day as well. Okay, the hands that feed you and you are biting them because of your own ignorance. I heard the stories of this South Africa many years because I have a nephew that lives there. He lives in Joburg. Every time he will tell me, "Oh, auntie, please come. Inviting you." I don't know the reason for one reason or the other. I never had the urge to travel to South Africa. I have never. Every time that he always tell me, "Don't worry, you'll be okay, it's fine. He will do video and send it to me," and all of that. I never have that desire to travel to South Africa, not knowing that this is all the kind of mindset they have. And even my nephew had experienced, because he married one of them. And when they divorced, the lady made sure that she took the property he owned, everything that he built in his life, he took it from him. So he had to start all over again about 10 years ago. When he told me the story, I said, oh, why don't you move back to Africa, to Nigeria? Why don't you move back? Not knowing that these people have this kind of mindset to say, "Oh, get out of our country, go, because you are taking over all our jobs." I understand that they are men. They panya too much. It's only the women that are working. The men that are so laid back, doing nothing, they will always do this all the time, morning till evening. And now they have their eyes open. Instead of them to be fighting against those who occupied their country, who made them slaves, who put them in the dumb slums, and they are living in the best place, to go and fight against them. They are fighting against their own scheme. If those people that were taken back or repatriated back by force and lost everything, I saw the video yesterday. I said, how could anybody do this? It's so inhuman. You even ordinary dog, you cannot treat a dog bad. I don't know about Africa, but in this country, you cannot treat any animal bad at all, because there is some company that will take you to court, and that dog will win you. You will pay penalty. You cannot treat a dog anyhow. You cannot maltreat a dog. How much more human? These people, even with babies, were sleeping on the God. I don't want to be emotional about that. I don't want to even talk about it because the more I talk about it, the more I feel it myself. Because I have never seen it done. I've seen a Igbo doing that to maybe other black, but black to black, goodness, this is not nice at all. Anyway, what brought that story is, if the Africans that were living, those Africans that were living in South Africa, have the opportunity to start an online business, I don't think they will be in a position to be saying, oh, they are afraid to go back to their country. Why? Because they have no plan. They never planned it. They were comfortable in a land or in a country that they believe they belong. Because as an African to African, we are brothers and sisters, if you believe it or not. In fact, you are brothers and sisters to white people as well. Because some of us we are related to white people. I have a white family in my family. White, related, not just by marriage, related, relation to me. So you never knew how connected you could be to any tribe in this world. As long as you have this bread, please be kind to people. Be kind to people. We are talking about starting a business online because you never know where life can take you. You never know where the storm can take you. As long as you have that phone and internet connection, you can do this business from any part of the world. Okay? Are you looking for a second source of income or a business you can build along your current job? I'm not saying you should leave your job if you are in a 9 to 5. I want you to have that mindset that one income is never enough in this era that we are in. Because this era we are in, everything is so expensive. Everything, pepper, everything is so expensive. And if your income is not increasing, how would you manage? How would you be satisfied? How would you meet up with the demand at home? Especially when you have family, young children that are still under age that they cannot work, they cannot do any job. How would you manage? You will be frustrated. Why? Because you are the only one carrying the burden. You will be shouting at them unnecessarily. Why? Because you were tired, mentally tired, physically tired, emotionally tired. Because all these three works together. If you are not mentally stable, you make mistakes. You can do so many things that can lead you to some illness, or in fact, I don't want to mention it. If you are not mentally stable, so many things can happen. Let me share this. Last week, a guy, oh my God, a tall looking, handsome guy was going to end his life. He was about to jump into the river. Anyone that knows this bridge, what do you call it? From Oworosoki to Lagos, that bridge, is it a co-bridge? No, it's not a co-bridge. Third Mainland Bridge. He was going to end it. But as God will have it in his infinite mercy, that says that there is more to him. A passerby saw him and they had to stop. And they were asking him, why? What happened? What happened? Why? What happened? What happened? He just tell them, let me go. Let me go. For someone to have decided to say, this is it, it means financially, number one, the mental is not right. Maybe the person is struggling through finance. Maybe the person is struggling to pay their rent. Maybe the person is somehow going through some challenges that he thought if he ends it, that is it. My dear, that is not the way out. That is not the way out. If you end it, you will feel guilty wherever you may go. or wherever your spirit goes, you will feel guilty for the rest of wherever you are. That is not the end of the life. People go through challenges and they will continue going through challenges. Why? Because it's part of growing, it's part of learning. When you see something different, what do? You ask question. Why am I in this? How did I get here? When you ask those questions, the questions that you ask supposed to give you an answer. You need to ask question. Don't just decide, oh, no result, no money, no this, no that. Why no, 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 no? Why not yes, yes? Why not desire to make something better, to find a solution to that problem? Because that is why we are here on this earth. If you are hungry, if you don't cook, if there is food at home, you don't cook, you're not going to eat. You just be hungry. You will just be saying, "Oh, I'm hungry. I'm hungry." You are not doing anything. To solve that hunger is to go and find something to eat. And if there is no food at home, if you are someone that eats from outside, you can go and buy if you have the money for it. But if there is no money and no food, what do? Is to find a job that can give you the money so that you don't be in penury, or what do you call it? So that you don't be in lack. So there is always a solution to every question, every reason why you are in that situation. There is always a solution for it. Because you think, oh, you have no money, you have nobody, you have no this, that is it. That is not the end of it. All you need is to find a solution to that problem. Anyone that you see today that is making it, they start somewhere. They made a decision. They take a leap of faith and start something. If you want to start an offline business, good luck. Good luck. I saw a lady because of the flood in Lekki. I cannot imagine. Jehovah, Nigeria needs to do more. Honestly, it's so pathetic and frustrating when you build something and at the end of the day, ordinary rain that's supposed to have drainage. I remember growing up, our gutter is like about 10 feet deep. The public gutter is not our own house gutter. Our own house gutter, we run it from the from the back of the house to the front. But the public gutter was so deep that water cannot even submerge our home when it rains because it's flowing. That time we have what they call wole wole. These inspectors that will go around, they can just come to your door. They will look in front of your house. If you maintain it, if the gutter is so messy with rubbish and all of that, they will charge you. They will charge you to court. I remember that time. They call them wole wole. They will wear these helmets, this gray, brown helmet, short knicker. They are prime and prim. They look smart, not like how your police people are walking aimlessly even my security cannot dress like that. I'm telling you for fact. My security cannot wear uniform as the police in Nigeria wears their uniform. They walk hard. Oh my God. I remember one of my uncle, my mom's sister. This Baba, we call him Baba Shoja because he fought C to C, Cairo to Cairo. He fought Cairo War that time. So we gave him a nickname, Cairo to Cairo, C to C. So because he went back and forth to Cairo, he came back and all that, and they won. So we called him that, we gave him that nickname, C to C. So if this man is starting his motorcycle, we live on second floor that time, ground floor, first floor, and second floor. You will be hearing the sound of the starting and when you arrive, because the machine is so powerful, and he's stepping from one step to another, even though it was a concrete steps, right? You can be hearing the footstep. Why? Because you have to dress well. You have to have gaiters. Their uniform will be. Who born you not to appear well as an army that time? But look at them now. Look at them now. All the money that they are funding them with, what are they using it for? They cannot even go and fight the Boko Haram. They cannot go. That is not the issue, but it's part of what I'm, I'm everywhere today, but bear with me. I'm going somewhere. Okay? I said if you are looking for a second source of income or start a business, build along your current job, this is an opportunity for you. There is a link in my bio that you can click. It takes you to your website. And I am so happy. I'm so happy about the guy that contacted me this morning. I was so happy for him. And he's a man. He, of course, is a man from America. If you are not tired, you cannot see any opportunity. If you are not tired, if you have not make up your mind, you cannot see any opportunity. Every opportunity will be passing your ear. When you see it, you are not closing your eyes, but you just push your face aside and ignore it. Why? Because you are not ready and you are not tired of your situation. So this could be an opportunity for you if you have been waiting for opportunity, because opportunity will always present itself to you. But because you are not ready, you are not prepared. Preparedness means opportunity. If you are prepared and tired of your situation, if any opportunity come, in fact, you will grab it with both hands. You will grab it. You will not allow it to pass you. Almost 7 years ago, I missed this opportunity. I was telling that my friend, maybe because it just came as a friend to friend, the person just say, "Oh, do you know that I'm in a digital marketing business and, it's a profitable business. You can start, you can do this." And she was telling me, and this couple today are multi-millionaire in this country. They started it over 10 years when the husband was going 60, the wife was going 50. That is what they told me. So they were trying to attract pensioners. I don't know whether they believe that I was pensioner at that time, which I wasn't anyway, But they just she became my friend online. Whatever I post, she will like. And one day she sent me a message, "Oh, I would like to have a word with you if you don't mind." And I said, "Yes, I'm available." And we discussed. But that time I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. Did I regret it? Yes. I could have started almost 7 years ago. Maybe by today, you will see me everywhere. Even though, despite the fact I have started, I do not regret it starting. Why? Because it is God that presented that opportunity to me, but I wasn't prepared. Many of you, God has shown you what you're supposed to do. Like one of my mentors said something not this Sunday, the upper week, because this Sunday we didn't have any meeting. No, it's this Sunday, beg your pardon. 3 days ago, yeah, 3 days ago. And she was saying it was Monday, we didn't have meeting. Yeah, 4 days ago. Today is Thursday, right? Yeah, 5 days ago. So Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, 5 days ago. And she said, when someone told her about this business, she said, "Oh, I don't worry. Please, I'm not interested." All of that, all of this. After that, someone else brought another business to her, and that business cost $200,000, which she borrowed to do the business. Guess what? The business did not work. Now she's paying back gbese. That aside, she said before she traveled to US, she used to feed widow and widowers and all of that. And not knowing that God was preparing her for the future when she lost her husband. When she lost her husband, that is when she realized that what she had been doing for the widows is her turn as a widower. She said she did not know. Let me tell you, where you are today is as a result of where God is taking you tomorrow. And that is the solution you need to find ASAP to help you grow, to help you stand on your 2 feet. Maybe God has sent you to a single parent. Maybe God has sent you to a widower. Maybe God has sent you to orphans. You don't know. But if God has sent you to those people or those those people, right? With challenges, where will you find the money to help them if you don't have an income? You will do charity work. Not every charity gets money. And so there are some charities, they even run charity for their own pocket, for the sake of their own pocket, not for the sake of the people they're taking care of. Right? Not because of the people or the children or the family or the unfortunate people that they are meant to take care of. Because if you are doing charity work means that you have passion for people. You have empathy for people, not because of your own pockets. But in Nigeria, hey, there is because they are doing it because of their own pockets, what they can feed their family, how they can feed their family from that income, how they can pay their rent from that income, how they can build their own homes from that income. Charitable work is to give freely without no holding back. It's part of what I'm sharing today. Because if you're in a business, if you don't have the mindset of giving back, you may find it difficult to grow. That is it should be part of your why you are running that business. That giving back should be part of why you are running that business. Okay? Why is this thing not looking? Yeah? Giving back should be part of your why of starting that business, because that business that God has given you, it's not for you alone to eat. It's not for you to alone to feed your family. It's to touch lives and transform lives. If you cannot um, bring anyone to your own home, at least maybe you build an hospital. Like one guy, he built an hospital, and he says every day he spends like almost 2 million naira to pay for the patient, what do you call it, treatments. He built the hospital. He puts medicine there. He put everything there. He bring doctor to take care of them. And yet he still pay for the patient's bill for them to be discharged home. So is it running at a loss? I don't think so. Because as time goes on, that hospital will be, well, he built it in the village. He didn't build it in the city. And he said the reason why he built it in his village is because he wants his people to be able to come to the hospital as quickly as possible, because the next hospital close to their village is about 1 hour plus drive. You have to drive 1 hour plus. And if it happens in the midnight, it means you will be struggling to look for car or motor to take you to the hospital, which is at a 1 hour drive away. But his own hospital is built in the village for his own people. And that is how you can give back. Okay? There are many ways you can give back that God can. Oh, goodness. Kí ló ń ṣe kinní yìí gan? Sorry. I'm trying to fix something here. Okay. So digital marketing is more than just any money. It's about, creating opportunities. It's about building financial confidence. It's about designing your lifestyle. Some people see, let me say this. I saw a video where people were comparing bags, all these designer whatever bags, all these big name bags. And there was a group of people that carried one certain bag, and they were saying, oh, it costs this, it costs that, it costs this, it costs that. And someone counter signed and said, no, that bag is fake, it's not the original. If you have that amount, like $50K to spend on one bag, eh? you know, that bag will not look like that. You cannot, she said, I assess all of you, right? I said, I assess all of you. Each of you, each of the bags that you are carrying is not the original, number one. Number two is the fake one that you are carrying, because there are fake. When there is original, there is fake. When there is fake, there is original. So she was trying to tell them that stop fooling people. When people see you, they admire you. Some people will even want to be like you without thinking that, hey, you have to work for all these things. And another man brought a video on this lady platform yesterday, trying to say, don't let me talk. Oh. All you these people, ladies, that you are carrying this fake designer bag and you are saying it's original, you bought it 50K, 50,000 K and all of that, one bag. You could have convert that money to Naira and feed people or sponsor people that need job, instead of carrying a $50,000, not Naira, $50,000 bag. That is not real at all. People carry it, people buy, even up to, in fact, the pre-owned the pre-owned kind of that bag costs well over 100 and something thousand dollars. If it has been worn, someone has carried it before. Yeah, you may call it second hand. They call it pre-owned. Yeah. So that's that sample of a bag costs 100 and something thousand. In fact, I think 128,000 when I Googled it, when I searched it myself. The pre-owned, the second hand one. So the original one starts with $300,000, $500,000. And you cannot just walk in. They have to invite you to come and buy it. You cannot you cannot find it on the shelf in the shop. You have to like pre-order. When you order it, it may take 1 year, 2 years, 6 months, and all of that. Because they have to make it from scratch. It has to be made from scratch, okay? So you people are not power tapping now. You are not power tapping. Are you not enjoying? Are you not enjoying what I'm sharing? You are not power tapping. Okay, so don't let fear, doubt, or lack of experience stop you. Digital marketing business can be done by anybody. You don't need a degree. You don't need any certificates. Just come as you are. As long as you are teachable, as long as you are ready to help yourself. Like one lady said last week when she joined me, she said she's a pensioner. Pensioners are there. In fact, the oldest person is a man. The oldest person in my community is 90 years and is doing this business, and he has been doing it for 5 years. For 5 years, if a 90-year-old person can be doing digital marketing, how much more you? If a 90-year-old, I mean, he was 85 when he started, when he joined, according to his story. He was 85 years old and he joined the business. In fact, he joined before me. He was 85 years when he joined and he's 90 today. Couple of days ago, when we celebrated 52 years of our business, 52 years anniversary of when they established that business. I think they started 1974. 1974, 1954. What am I talking about? No, 1974, beg your pardon. That is when the business started. And they've been running it. For that business to have run for 52 years, it means it has stand the test of time. It has gone from one phase to another to another. They have the system made ready for you if you want to join. The system, when you have a system and you have a structure, my dear, you won't have any problem in business. Debating if designer bags are worth the money. Oh, TikTok. I've told you, stop repeating whatever I say. Stop mimicking me. I'm human. You are not human. Stop mimicking me. Stop using my voice to write whatever I say here. Okay? So you better listen to me because I have control over you. Delivery. My dear, let me stop now because that is delivery. And if I didn't answer it, nobody is at home to answer. I'm going to shut it down abruptly now. I've not finished, but I have to answer the door. I'm sorry.